As we have spawning up to the top right-hand position here, top left-hand even, as our blue Protoss. Tying things up 1-1, he goes by the name of Millennium Feast. And spawning down to the bottom right, as our red Protoss, nicely played, he goes by the name of Mal's Manor.
Okay, I'm gonna make some predictions myself here.
Oh, good.
Feast.
What are you gonna go for?
So hard. Oh my god.
It's PvP, man.
Feast.
Anything can happen.
Okay, I'm gonna be a big gambler here.
Go.
Feast Robo.
Yeah?
Mana Stargate.
Ooh. I don't think so.
Thanks, Skylars. Thanks.
My faith in you is limited. No, but your predictions are normally pretty darn good, so we'll see if
yeah, but remember, I said I will gamble heavily here, yeah, so that's a big gamble. Okay. Both players going for the gate 13. This is the standard of Protoss right now. It used to be gate 12, but now everybody wants that extra money.
Yum yum.
Everybody loves money.
That Protoss money, liking it a lot.
Well, we don't have much of it compared to the other races. So
no.
Might as well cherish it a little bit.
MC does alright for himself.
No, but I meant in the game. We don't have mules, we don't have 70 drones when the opponent has 40 walkers.
You're right. So what you're saying is Protoss is the most bankrupt race.
Yes, I guess you can say that.
Oh dear me.
Everything is very expensive too. Inflation, you know?
Yeah, that's why Colossi costs so much, that's why Tempest costs so much. Yes. I see how it all works now. Protoss economy has gone down the toilet. You can't really buy too much for those poor minerals. Poor little probes.
Mana, he's very fond of his pylon in the back of his base here. That's a little bit strange. He's always trying to hide some buildings later on, and he's putting his cybernetics core here. I'm not sure why. That's a bit weird. Maybe a little bit of a trend he's picked up somewhere. Or maybe even a bad habit, because I don't really see the point, to be honest, of putting your second pylon there. But Feast, he's made the anti-Oracle pylon here. Yes. If your opponent sends an Oracle into your main, it's almost always going to be through there, and you're going to be able to spot it very quickly with the one pylon that is made here. So, Mana, what do you go for? Second gateway should be a 3-stalker. And Feast, he hasn't been putting any effort into scouting so far in these games.
Nope.
But since he's very aggressive, he's basically just going to be taking information through aggression. The problem here, not being able to spot anything important except that Feast was mining fully on his 2 gases, which at this point in the game is perfectly normal.
And interestingly, Mana is sending out another probe.
Why? He's going to go all the way around the map to maybe try and proxy a pylon. Mana is not getting extra stalkers right now. He's got only the one. He's getting the mothership core, or he needs a pylon, I guess.
He's going to try and expand. Well, no. He didn't have the money for it, no. And that would be crazy anyway.
Whoa. Mana's moving very far out of position to scout for proxy pylons. And Feast is gearing up for an attack here. If the Mana's mothership core is too far away from his base, or he sees the mothership core with his own, he just saw it fly by. So he should be able to come back, but okay, he does.
Yeah,
Scare me here for a second.
On the way here, the Zealot and Stalker going to move on in though. There is actually a second Stalker on the way across the map here for Feast, so there's the potential for a little bit of damage that he will take, since the Stalkers are way out of position as well. But he gets 2 more on the way. Time Warp as well on those probes.
He could have recalled.
Yeah.
Using the Time Warp here, he's going to delay some mining time, but he's not going to kill... How many probes has he killed? He's killed... Oh, wow, 5. I didn't think that it was that many. I thought it was just 2 or 3. 5 is big. Oh, Feast losing 1 Stalker behind us.
Not good for him. In the end, well, did Feast come out on top there? 5 probes is a pretty good pick-off.
Yes, definitely. 27 probes against 20. Wow. Feast is very far ahead right now, and he might choose... Hey, he's going to go for a 4-gate Blink Stalker.
What a surprise.
Wow. Unbelievable.
I mean...
I'm never gambling with you again.
Oh, well, I mean, this is what he does. Hey, we have the Robo as well there for Mana, so... Now that pylon is down...
Is it going to be spotted?
Don't think so.
Mana barely misses it, and... Wait a minute. Feast, he only has 2 sentries here. He should be okay. He should just force field there. Play it safe. Oh, okay. No, the Stalkers are...
Can the Stalkers push that Stalker through?
No, a little bit too chubby to get through there. They need a diet, so do I.
Oh. Oh, well, we have that Robo finishing up in just a second here for Mana. And those Stalkers still poking at the front. Whoa, needs to keep an eye on that ramp, though.
And, oh, he has 1 more force field, so he's going to be okay for now. And Feast, almost having blink here. Mana is playing very dangerously right now. He does have the recall, remember.
Yeah.
But if Fist blinks down, snipes the Mothership Core, he's going to be able to get all of these Stalkers right now. Fist is going to be a little bit supply blocked. He's proxying a pylon across the map, and he's going to need that to start making units, but his probe count is too great here. 22 mana, he's going to need at least 2 Immortals if he wants to hold comfortably, and he's going to start moving back home. He's leaving his Mothership Core to maybe go into the main of his environment to scout and then do a recall once he's seen it. Wow, I never thought of that. That's pretty clever right now, because he really needs the info.
Yeah, he's going to poke on and he sees Twilight Council and just pulls right back on out. I think he gets the gist of exactly what's going on at this point. Didn't even need to use the energy on the recall.
He might need to if he wants to have it home on time, or at least not get it caught in the middle of the map.
Oh, but he catches one of the proxy pylons. There is another one behind the mineral line here, though, for Feast. That can be used quite heavily. And he saw where the probe came from, so now he can kill off the pylon.
Yes, and huge mistake here by Feast. Now, I do not think that this will work for Fist, because second Immortal is on the way.
He's warping in units, but the pylon doesn't die before that. He gets the pylon in the end, though, along with that Immortal. Tries to blink forwards, tries to do some damage once again to these Stalkers. Mana needs to be in a more defensive position here, though. More Stalkers come along for Feast.
But the Guardian's still really helping.
Really helping, you're right. That is soaking up a lot of damage from those Stalkers, but look how much army Feast actually has. He blinks on top of the sentry, catches it. That Immortal's way too far out as well. A great force field by Feast here, catches even more Stalkers.
And Mana, he had to know this was coming. He had to know there was a lot of Stalkers here.
What a great move, blinking one Stalker forward so he could get high ground vision, and then using the rest to actually blink forwards here, trying to get that second Immortal. Will he get it? Yes, he does. The sentry's coming along as well. There is a Photon Overcharge trying to push them away, though. He's going to evacuate out with the Stalkers if he wants to. He threw down another force field here to Mana, though, trying to prevent any kind of units from coming up once again.
Yeah, the Mothership Core was just behind his fight. It was full energy, so he just recalled it to make sure it doesn't die and used the Photon Overcharge. And Fist, he's killed quite some probes here again, so he's pulled back ahead on the worker counts. He's going to throw down an expansion, and I was going to say he should go for a lockdown, but he doesn't have a proxy pylon, and he's left with 3 injured Stalkers.
Not really going to do too much against this army. That one Immortal could be very annoying.
Mana has made his choice from there. He's made the Robo Bay. He's going to go for a Colossus all in. Most likely, it could still be an expansion, but remember, Mana, he has a proxy pylon. If he goes for a Zealot here, he should be able to scout that his opponent is going for an expansion. Mana might realize that he's too far behind to win in a macro game. He could just go for an all-in from there, in which case Fist might choose to base trade. And Fist, he's not gone for Observer in this game. He's just going to get the Forge, most likely for the +1 and some detection as well, because right now, he has to be careful. Playing a little bit with fire here.
Very, very careful. That Immortal Fire doing pretty impressively against that Stalker armor. As that Mothership comes along, Mothership Core helping out.
He's getting charged.
Whoa,
Very interesting. Fist, from there, he should add 1 cannon to be safe against any kind of Dark Templar play.
Oh, he's going to go for the engagement, pushes him on away from the natural. I like charge against somebody who's going for full Immortal production to deal with Blink Stalkers, but against Colossus transition.
It's not as good, for sure. The thing is, Fist, he has the mobility here. If Mana moves out from his base, Fist can just blink into the main of Mana and then start killing probes, and then he can recall to help his base back at home. Oh, the one Zealot here getting some kills.
Got a few, not too bad. 32 workers to 24 right now, in favor of Fist still, but he does have that second Nexus up and running. His income is always going to be better at this point. It's up to Mana to out-tech his opponent and try and apply the pressure.
Fist right now, he really needs extra gateways, because he's got an expansion. Look at his saturation. His income right now is over 1,000. So he needs to go up to at least 6 gateways, maybe even 7, maybe even 8. He should know that his opponent doesn't have an expansion, and he's most likely going to be all-inning in the next few minutes here.
Is he bringing a probe with him is very, very important, because he's just lost that proxy pylon. He is now bringing one, but it's a little bit trailing behind this army, so he's not going to be able to go for the push as quickly as he would like, as Feast controlling the middle of the map, having a little bit of a look around, but that's a lot of firepower in those Immortals.
Mana is forgetting his Mothership Core here. Oh, he's leaving it at home intentionally, because he wants to defend against those Blink Stalkers. He knows that he's going to be counterattacked. Oh, the Stalkers, will they catch one Stalker? No.
And does he see that proxy pylon? Yes, he does. So he can kill that off, but at least Mana knows now where his opponent is. But he is all in this. But he can't go home from here, so he has to go for the aggression. A Photon Overcharge is on that Nexus, as well as a cannon here for Feast, but that's going to dissolve under the firepower of this army. He needs that on that ramp as well there, though. The Guardian Shield did soak up quite a bit of damage. He's trying to save that Colossus. He does save it, but there's still too much firepower here for Feast.
Oh, the Stalkers are going to stand the Colossus.
Oh, he gets it. A fantastic little move there by Feast, not going for the aggression in his opponent's main, just catches that Colossus at the back, and now Mana, he's kind of scrambling. Does he try and expand from here? I guess he does.
I don't think he can.
Yeah, there you go. He was bringing that probe down, but he was so far